24 minutes past 9. Now, how do you go from designing T-shirts in your parents' shed with £150 in your pocket to running a multi-million-pound clothing brand? I think I'd like to know.
Yeah, well, two brothers from Greater Manchester have done exactly that, and they've done it in little more than 10 years. Nina can tell us the story. Good morning. What a story.
Well, the ingredients seem to be a loyal fan base, hard work, a savvy social media strategy, a bit like BBC Breakfast. Though we're possibly not quite as cool as these guys. Let us tell you about these two brothers. They are Mike and George Heaton from Bolton, who started their lifestyle clothing brand, Represent, nearly 14 years ago from a shed in their parents' garden, making T-shirts with just 150 quid in their pockets. But fast forward a few years, here we are. The company is projected to have a turnover of £100 million this year, and has gone from the two lads being the only employees to a staff around the world of 130 people, including at their base here in Greater Manchester. Now, the Heatons are collaborating with another pair of successful brothers who you may recognise. They are, of course, the Oasis, Gallagher brothers, and also working with other famous British brands, including Puma and Rolls-Royce. Now, the brothers say that keeping the brand resolutely British and breaking through on social media platforms like Instagram and TikTok, they say that's been the key to their success. And 14 years in, they're just getting started.
Yeah, so this is where it all started. I had £150 at the time, and I went to a screen printers. They told me they could do 25 T-shirts.
We wanted to find a way, really, how we could sell our art, and it seemed like buying some T-shirts and trying to sell it that way was more appealing.
Instagram had just started, so we had a free platform to sell the product through. You could display product and get paid through PayPal, and we'd sell it to friends and then friends of friends, and that's how we grew the brand, through word of mouth. We built the brand from here. We built it in a shed from my mum's garden, and then we moved into the unit over there. This is something that's come from the ground up, and we still feel like we're only just getting started now when we're nearly 14 years in.
We've got a big collaboration coming up with two brothers as well that started in Manchester.
I know my brother better than anybody else. When both come together, we have greatness.
An opportunity came around with Liam Gallagher a couple of years ago when he was doing Nebworth again. Mike designed a few pieces there, and next minute, them guys are getting back together, and we're able to be a part of that through this collection. Mike always knew they were getting back together.
If you look back at the old photographs of them, if you took them out of that time and put them here today, you know, they'd still look cooler than
all the other bands, right? Yeah.
I've got all new collection.
Essential elements of success come down to longevity. So I think patience is a real key.
And I think just understanding that you've got to be resilient in what you do. Like, we've had more losses than wins, haven't we, over the
setbacks,
journey.
right to say. Finding factories was difficult because we didn't have a strong brand name. They would just laugh at us because we were young. Now you have all the best factories in the world that come to you to approach you to try and get your work. We had no idea. The boundaries move every year, but every time we wanted to set new goals, it was like, OK, can we get to this point? Can we get it on this person? Can we go here with it? Can we open a store with it? And back then, if you looked at where we are now, we would never imagine how far it's come. The revenue for 2024 will hopefully hit 100 million. I don't think we're two lads from Bolton. I think there's such a big team behind this brand now that we're not doing this for ourselves. We're doing it for them. We're doing it for their families. We're doing it for everyone that's involved.
There we go. A lot of ambition and hard work. Be really interesting to see John and Sally where they head next. What do you say, 50 quid each, a bit of DIY, putting a shed up? That could be us in 14 years.
So is making sheds our bit? No, not making sheds.
John can do the shed.
What's our idea, though, Nina?
We'll do the chin scratching bit.
OK, we could do that.
I'll provide the shed. Nina, thank you very much. Indeed.